east of Fairfield.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-woo!
K-O.
K.O.
K-O.
K.O. K.O.
It is KO Wednesday.
Good morning.
I'm
Morning.
glad to be here.
Glad to be
I'm glad
back,
to
aren't
be
you?
anywhere, quite honestly. Ken Odie here. Thank you, and good morning, Ken.
Good morning. I just want you to know that this chair is a rolling workman's comp claim.
We have chair problems here.
Yeah.
It used to be over there.
Used to be my chair.
You hear that?
Yeah. But I
That sounds obscene. I'm sorry.
I did not. I did not move the chair. It was someone else.
Well,
I don't know who it was.
let's all blame Double D.
Okay, that'll work.
I want you to do something. I want to demonstrate something. Can you get this audio file up real fast? I want to show you what we can do now. If you know that everybody has a smart speaker, the Alexas. Okay, run that.
Hang on just one
Okay.
second.
Well, I was going to demonstrate what you can do now if you have a
All
smart
right.
speaker. Go ahead.
Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits from WFIW.
That's what you can play now.
That's
huh?
what I can do now, and it'll come right on. It'll come right on the radio station. All you have to do is say that. What I'm trying to train it to do now is you can say, Alexa, give me the local news, and it'll play the most recent newscast, either the 6:15, the 7:15, or the 12:15. Wouldn't that be cool? If you're sitting
I'll
at
tell
your
you
desk.
what I would be impressed if you had Les Nessman going, it's trailing a banner. There's something on the banner. It says W
F.
F.
It's about what it sounds like, isn't it? Anyway, so I'll be telling you more about that, the smart speaker connection, so that you can listen to WFIW. Been watching, either one of you. You've been too busy, probably, Turner. I've been watching this Ken Burns country documentary.
Yeah, I haven't had a
That
chance
is some
to-
excellent television.
I'll say.
I have got to find. I don't have PBS at home.
Well, it's also on Amazon Prime.
Oh, perfect. Then I will be watching it.
I watched it last night, trying to go back and forth between a very dull baseball game and it. Last night they focused really on Eddie Arnold and Hank Sr. What a fascinating account.
Who would have believed all that? He went through all that, all those hits and all those records. Died at 29.
Yes.
No, 27.
Oh, that was 29.
I thought it was 27.
Irregardless,
He's a member
it's
of the
just
27 club.
It's amazing.
It is. And some interesting suggestions that really rock and roll started with him instead of Bill Haley and the Comets, Rock Around the Clock.
Yeah, when you listen to the two songs,
yeah.
You know, I wasn't happy with Ken Burns when he did the baseball. I thought he paid short shrift to Stan the Man. I think he's paid too much attention to Teddy Ballgame, to Ted Williams, and not enough time to Stan Musial, but that's my prejudice.
Yeah.
Anyway, but this country thing is just fantastic. Was sorry to hear about Whitey Herzog. He sounds like he's going to be okay,
Yeah,
though.
he's doing well. He's resting, recovering well at this point. But, yeah, had a minor stroke on Monday at his golf tournament.
88?
87.
87.
Yeah.
And then I just wondered what you thought. I mean, you're welcome to lampoon or dismissed two commentaries that have been done in the last week. One on the courthouse and one on city liquor licenses. You cover the city council for this here radio station. What say ye?
let the free market reign.
Well, that's pretty much what I said concerning the liquor license issue.
It's going to be it's bound to bring in some tax revenues, and I mean, competition's healthy.
Well, yeah, it just
In my
makes you
mind.
better. It just makes you better.
I agree.
I agree. But
You think that's where they're going to go?
I don't know.
Really?
Do I think so? What's my gut feeling? Yes.
They're going to open them. Right now, there's a cap on 2.
right? Yeah, on two.
Everybody's lampooning this council on different things. Well, this pile of trash needs. Let me tell you something. we got some major issues facing the city right now, especially with electrical distribution.
And the least of those issues probably has to do with picking up sticks.
Yeah,
that's true.
and those guys do a great job with what the resources they have, but we better get focused on some infrastructure.
Yeah.
And I'm all for cleaning everything up. That's fine, but we have limited resources to do these things now. Can storekeepers and homeowners get out and cut weeds and do that? You bet. And should they? Absolutely. And these homeowners landlords that stack stuff out in front of their house, when they clean it out, when someone moves out, should be held accountable for that.
We need to knock down the courthouse.
My question is, if they do move out of the courthouse, how are they going to maintain it? Who's going to maintain it?
Yeah.
And my understanding is if the P&B building is in play, it's got its own problems.
I heard it needs a roof.
Needs a roof and HVAC too. I mean, it's been how long? How many years since that thing was occupied? I mean, they rented spaces out in it. Are there still spaces being rented?
I think so.
Okay, so that there's a functioning HVAC system.
And I agree with you. If you're going to do this, let's get the city and county together.
Oh, it's not going to happen.
We need some
Ken.
cooperation
That's
here.
not going to happen.
Well, it
Didn't
may
they have?
happen with the new council.
Could
I
be.
mean, they're pretty.
Wasn't that
we've
the
seen
whole
that a lot.
idea of building the county court, the county jail? We're going to put both police and county sheriffs in there as well at the same time.
I don't even think they could talk to each other on their radios. I'm serious.
Isn't that sad? Well, we're not going to put the city and county together in a,
You
in a
know,
building.
it's-
Then
I don't know.
it's one little oyster.
Have the utmost respect for county board members and city council members. It's a thankless job, and I'm just glad we have competent people, for the most part, to do the job.
Oh my! You need to do a commentary. So that's about time for the bucket of bunk.
Have you heard this yet, Ken?
Yes.
Okay. Does this not sound like Mrs. Doubtfire? It's the bucket of bunk.
Paul sounds like he's going through puberty.
Jimmy Rogers, talking about the thing last night, the
Yeah.
country thing. Jimmy Rogers, the singer, one of the first country huge acts, the first person to give us rhythmic yodeling. He was born on this date in 1933.
That's
he
an
was
Olympic
the
sport, isn't it?
He was the singing brakeman because he had been a railroad worker.
Okay. Is that an Olympic sport? Singing rhythmic yodeling?
Rhythmic yodeling, yes, it is.
Okay.
I have a bronze medal in it.
Okay.
He died at the age of 35. All these guys died really early. You know what I mean?
They lived really hard
Yes.
lives.
Yes, they
a lot of them.
His group was the Tennessee Ramblers. He died of a pulmonary hemorrhage. He had tuberculosis very early in his life. So at the time of his death, he accounted for 10% of all RCA Victor's business. That's how popular he
Yeah.
was. He was one of three that were the first inductees into the Country Music Hall of Fame. You got any idea who the other two are?
They had to have been Hank Sr.
He is
and
one.
maybe Roy Acuff.
No, that's the truth. I would have thought too, but this was publisher songwriter Fred Rose, and I've never heard of him.
Oh, Acuff Rose Publications.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, he got in the first three. Mm-hmm. Frankie Avalon, born on this date in 1939.
Did all those movies with Annette Funicello.
She always wore a sweater. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Francis.
A tight sweater.
Yeah, she did. Francis Thomas Avalone is his real name. Teen Idol, 31 charted singles from 59 to 62.
He was on the Mickey Mouse Club with Annette, too, wasn't he?
Yes, he
Okay.
was.
Man, Mark, that's impressive.
You're very good. He married.
Why is that?
You knew that.
Oh,
He married a beauty pageant winner, and it was told at the time, in 1963, that would kill his career.
thank you, Ken, by the way.
What?
He said, that's impressive. I said, thank you.
You're impressive.
I was accepting a compliment. Well, thank you, Mike.
He had. Well, thank you, Mark. He had 8 kids with the lady that he married, Kay Diebel. Now, you get a load of some of these names of some of these movies.
Beach blanket bingo.
There's one. Muscle Beach Party.
Oh, yeah.
Bikini Beach. How to Stuff a Wild Bikini.
You know, they sound like a few movie names that we're not supposed to watch. If
You
we're
know,
under 18.
I would have thought that.
Is he still living?
Yeah, sure. He's 78. 78 years old. He played himself in one of my favorite movies. Try that one for size.
Grease?
Grease.
No.
American Graffiti.
He was in that, but
Jersey Boys.
no, Casino.
Casino. Okay.
He played himself in Casino.
Don Rickles was great in that.
Oh, he was great. Don Rickles used to be on those beach blanket
Yes.
bingo movies as well.
It's
Lance-
like when Andy Griffith went to color. See Don
he didn't
Rickles
like
doing
it.
those stupid movies.
Yeah.
Lance Armstrong was born on this date in 1971, infamous for the biggest doping scandal in cycling history. In 96, he was diagnosed with potentially fatal cancer, returned in 98 after treatment, and then went on that streak of winning the Tour de France between 2005 and 1998.
Yep. His reasoning? Everyone else is doing it.
Yeah, I
Why
could just do
shouldn't
more
I?
of it. His mistake was that he retired and he came back. That was the mistake.
Yeah.
He came back 2 years later in 2009, retired in 2011, but that's when the investigation started and concluded that he had taken performance-enhancing drugs over the course of his entire career. He lost a lawsuit with the U.S. Postal Service because he was a member of their team and they wanted some of their money back.
Yeah.
And he lost. He paid them $5 million to get out of that lawsuit. He owns homes. It must not have hurt him too bad because he owns homes in Austin, Texas, a ranch in Texas, and he's got a house in Aspen, Colorado.
Man.
Not bad, huh?
He's a Texas boy, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, okay.
Married in 98 with 3 kids. Then he divorced her and started dating Sheryl Crow, the singer.
Okay.
And they were an item. Actually, they were engaged, and then it broke off.
Yeah, it broke off because she wanted him to use one sheet.
You are so foul. Married again, 2 more kids. So, I mean,
Man.
yeah. He owns a coffee shop and a bike shop in Austin, Texas right
Wow.
now, among other things.
So was he still suffering the effects of performance-enhancing drugs when he had the 2 other kids?
Well, honestly, that was somewhat of a miracle.
Yeah.
Honestly, because the first kids he had put some stuff in a bank so that when he went through the cancer treatment,
Uh-huh.
he would still be able to have
okay.
kids.
Yeah.
And he was told that he couldn't have kids. But guess what?
He had kids.
He had 2 more kids. So
Not saying he was taking performance enhancing drugs, but the kids delivered themselves.
Popped out and they were riding a bike, right?
right on a bike. On this date in 1793, President Washington laid the actual cornerstone of the U.S. Capitol. Dave Land was there. 1830, the Tom Thumb, the first locomotive built in America, raced a horse in a 9-mile race. Guess who won?
The horse.
The horse won. There were mechanical difficulties with the railroad. Columbia Phonograph Broadcasting System made its debut with a network broadcast over 16 stations. It became CBS. 1947. The Air Force was established as a separate military branch from
Because it
the
was
Army.
the Army Air Corps.
That's right.
You know.
55, the Ed Sullivan Show on CBS. First show in 55. 63, the Patty Duke Show. You remember that theme song? Minuet. Oh, no, I don't. I don't know it. I'm sorry. 1965. The first episode of I Dream of Jeannie was on NBC TV.
That was pretty controversial back then.
I Dream of
Because
Jeannie?
she was showing the
Couldn't she
midriff.
couldn't show her navel.
Didn't they bring the
Yeah.
the bottom up over?
Could
her
not
navel?
show her navel on
that,
TV.
That was a good looking woman.
Dear Lord, have we spiraled since then?
Barbara
Oh, yeah.
Eden was her name. Is her name? She's still around. I
She was
think.
an Andy Griffith episode too.
Yes, she was. She
was
was
the manicurist. in Floyd's barbershop.
And she did good business.
And she did good business, and women all ran her out of town.
In 47, on this date, Ernest Tubb and Roy Acuff, earlier mentioned, performed at Carnegie Hall in New York. It was the first country show of all time at that venue. 1969, Tiny Tim announced on The Tonight Show to Johnny Carson his engagement to Miss Vicky Budinger.
You know, I think we ought to try and get Jeff to sing "Tiptoe Through the Tulips."
He could do that.
I think he could.
Carson asked the two to be married on the show, very reminiscent of my offer to marry Dave Rigg if he could find a woman here on this show. We're still looking.
Yeah.
What show did Tiny Tim originate from?
Laughing.
Right?
Yes, very good. They made TV history on that wedding on December 17th, 1969. It was a huge audience for The Tonight Show. Just like it would be a huge audience if Dave was able to snag a woman here. Don't you think?
That's big if.
We're looking.
You could see somebody. It was either going to be me or Ken. Somebody was going there.
Yep. Somebody couldn't leave that one in the holster.
Okay. There's a Jack for every Jenny. That's what my grandpa used to tell me.
Okay.
When I said, Grandpa, when I grow up, I don't know if I want to get married. He said, Micum. He called me Micum. Micum, there's a Jack for every Jenny. I never forgot that. I married Carol. Jenny's still out there.
I think all three of us overachieved.
We out-punted our coverage.
We did.
All three of us. 1970, James Marshall Jimi Hendrix died in his London apartment. 1979, Heartache Tonight by the Eagles released. More than 375,000 people viewed the live webcast of that show. Here we go, the question of the day. Some people thought it was inane, but it got almost 300 votes. The question, Pepsi or Coke?
That's an age-old question.
But we bring renewal to it here.
That's right.
This on the big show.
We brought it back.
We brought over 300 people. And let me tell you something. It's razor thin.
Really?
Yes, I'll give you the results after we come back on Morning Coffee.
It may not be stomach issues.
For me, it's intense gas, or pain, or diarrhea, sometimes all at once, over and over.
I spent years with the symptoms, but could never figure it out.
No matter what I did, they never went away. So I decided to break it down for my doctor and get really specific about my symptoms.
We discovered that exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, may be the reason for my stomach issues.
EPI is caused.
Carnaby Girls invite you to transition into fall with their contemporary, cool, casual fashions. Multiples, tribal, Charlie B, with watercolor florals on woven chiffon, denims with embroidery, or cozy soft Chanel sweaters in colors of amber, mulberry, rose, olive blues, and heather gray. As they celebrate their 39th year in downtown Fairfield and another change of season, let's all support local. Make Fairfield the place to shop. Open Monday through Saturday 9 to 5 and Thursdays until 7.
Everything you care about is in your home, things that you just can't afford to lose. Let us help you protect what matters most. West Bend's Home and Highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent while protecting your home, car, truck, boat, motorcycle, ATV, and more. All with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact CSI Insurance in Fairfield at 618-842-2193.
It's all about quality and convenience at Hamilton Memorial Hospital and Family Clinics. Beginning the third weekend in July, the McLeansboro Family Clinic will offer fast treatment for minor injuries and illnesses on Saturdays and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Not only will you be able to walk in for quick care, providers with over 50 years of combined experience will see you. Check out hmhospital.org for Carmi and McLeansboro weekend urgent care hours. It really is all about you at Hamilton Memorial Hospital and Family Clinics.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when President Nixon was re-elected in a landslide, carrying 49 states?
I've never known a national election when I would be able to go to bed earlier than tonight.
We saw the premiere of Home Box Office. Johnny Bench and Dick Allen were picked as baseball's MVPs. James Taylor married Carly Simon. And here's what the new music sounded like.
Funny face. You wanna be with me? 'Cause I'm stone in love with thee.
This is Walter Klondike, bringing you the first get-together convention of Republicans and Democrats alike.
Operator, Claire. Sweet city soul. We can make it happen. Never rains in California. Ventura Highway.
All these songs came out together. But when? The answer and a little taste of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Large property projects call for large equipment, but sometimes your wallet won't allow a large price tag. With fall in the air, William Noby & Company has the best deals for you, your property, and your wallet. Stop by any of our 13 locations to check out a new John Deere 3025E tractor and loader to see how it can help you tackle your to-do list. At $16,999 and 0% financing for 84 months, you and your wallet will leave happy. And to keep those projects going for years to come, ask about our Noby Ready 10-year warranty. Prices and financing valid through October 31st, 2019. Finance subject to JDF approval. Other restrictions may apply, so see dealer for details.
November 1972.
The Temptations and Papa Was a Rolling Stone. The top song of November 1972. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another Time Capsule.
There's nothing better than helping a family find the home of their dreams. It is more than just a mortgage, it's about helping people. Hi, this is Sarah Mole, mortgage originator for People's National Bank. We pride ourselves on providing quality products and services to meet the banking needs for the people that work and live right here. Since 1909, our focus continues on you, our customers. People's National Bank, it's our people that make a difference. Since 1909, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Don't be left in the heat this summer. Brian Reitnauer, HVAC at 214-2593, can provide new installation and repairs on all air conditioning units, to include geothermal. Brian Reitnauer, HVAC serves a wide coverage area with 2 experienced and conscientious professionals, available 24 hours a day. Estimates are free. Reitnauer can install new Hydron geothermal units and Ruud and Payne air conditioning systems, and takes pride in service after the sale. Brian Reitnauer, HVAC, 214-2593. Thank you, handsome, very much.
All right. Question of the day. Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi or Coke? Real simple. Almost 300 votes. And the winner is Coke.
Coke, yeah.
Coca-Cola.
No surprise.
Very narrow.
Really?
Victory for Coke.
I can't believe Tab wasn't in there.
Oh, Tab, that was horrible stuff. Gosh, that was terrible.
Fresca.
Even worse. Chrissy said water, but if I have to pick, Pepsi wins hands down. I used to drink Diet Coke because my wife was addicted to it. I drank a lot of it. And then about 3 years ago, she went cold turkey on Diet Coke, and I followed suit. I don't think I've had 3 since.
Wow.
I don't drink any diet. I drink a lot of coffee, obviously.
Yeah.
This is not morning Diet Coke. It's morning coffee.
That's right.
Neither. Dr. Pepper is a choice that somebody threw down. And the Dew.
10, 2, and 4.
Mountain Dew, huh?
Threw down the Dew. Classic Coke. Diet Pepsi. I always love the people that get, I'll take that hot fudge sundae, but I better watch it, so get me a Diet Coke.
I was behind somebody at McDonald's one time. This has been a few years ago. Sitting there behind them in McDonald's, and they go up and they said, I'd like 2 Big Macs, a large fry, and I'll have a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
And I thought,
one offsets the other.
It's not going to do you any good, buddy. So, Coke or Pepsi? You said Diet Coke, so you're Coke?
I'm a Coke guy, yeah.
Ken?
I don't remember what I voted. I think I voted for Pepsi.
What are you?
Coke.
I just don't
Coke
drink.
by far.
We win.
Well, I have noticed. I mean, if you notice, the farther south you go, the more Coke.
Yeah, Pepsi's
farther north
a
you
Yankee
go, more
thing.
Pepsi. And if you go down in the, down around Clinton County, that area, it's RC.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And ski.
Yeah.
We looked at, we were at the Bold Goat. There was, Fitz?
Yeah, they had Fitz's root beer.
Yeah.
Love Fitz's root beer.
Hey, you know what? There's a ball game going to be up there in Champaign-Urbana this weekend.
Yeah,
And
Illinois is going to take on Nebraska.
The Huskers. And I've got 4 tickets free. I've got a little trivia question here.
Okay.
This player led his team to a national championship in 1923. And he's in the College Hall of Fame.
College football?
Yes. All you got to do is call in and tell me who that is. I'll give you these 4 tickets right now on Morning Coffee.
842-3715.
If I don't get a call, I might have to throw another clue out there.
Well, can I give a clue?
Sure.
Is he named after a color?
No, he's named after a ghost.
Okay.
Is there a huge statue of him in front of Memorial Stadium?
There might be.
I think he is named after a color, too, isn't he?
I don't know. Tell me it. I don't know. What?
Okay, well, we'll find out.
Oh, yes, he's. Okay, fine. Yes. He is. Absolutely. Yes. Anyway, so there you go. I mean, those are just hanging out there right now.
Yeah. 842-3715.
If you want to go to
just give us a
Champaign,
call if you want to go.
4 nice tickets. We'll give them to you. All you got to do is tell us who that player was. And that's pretty easy. That's low-hanging fruit. What are you doing this weekend, dude?
I am, I really don't know. I know we're going to the Miriam homecoming on Sunday.
You mean the school?
Yeah, the school.
Oh, you're getting locked in.
I
You're getting locked into the.
I have the same duties that you'll have that you had this past weekend.
You are the spouse on the outside.
Yes, I am. This Sunday for the Miriam School homecoming.
You're going to sit over in the corner, and every once in a while, Tina's going to throw somebody your way just to keep you engaged.
Yeah, she's going to be like, "Hey, take this piece of cake."
I'm going to
Mark.
say, Ken, I had a decent time, a pretty good time. It was really well done, Carol's reunion. Okay.
There's some good people in that class.
Oh, that's a great class. And mostly I sat with Dave Savage. Dave told the story that he was a senior, but he had gone through all of his credits. You know how you could get through your credits? He only had one class he had to take to graduate. And so they said, if you're going to be in sports, you're going to have a schedule. And so we're putting you in home economics. And that's where he met his wife, Donna. She was a freshman.
I can imagine.
They learned how to cook together.
I can imagine a senior marrying a freshman.
Well, is that what happened to you?
That is.
You're a geezer.
I know.
So did you meet in high school?
Did, yeah.
Really?
Went to her house after a football game.
And her dad said, "Don't ever come over again."
Asked her out. We went to see, went to the Strand Theater to see Planet of the Apes.
Oh, my. The Strand.
I always knew when it was time to go home because her dad would walk through the living room shaking a box of cereal.
Why a box of cereal?
It was breakfast time, I guess. That's not true. Her dad was I was very blessed with great in-laws, great parents, super people.
How are you older than Tina?
No.
She's older than you?
Yeah.
You better stop right there.
What?
She's a cougar?
No. Not
very close.
No, not even close.
All right.
Just a couple of years, about a year and a half.
All right. Well, good.
2 years, something like that.
Yeah, we don't want to go any further than that.
Yeah.
I've already gone too far.
Then I get in trouble.
I've already gone too far.
And I spend enough time in trouble as it is.
Well, we're going to DeWitt, Illinois.
DeWitt.
DeWitt.
I'm taking Carol there and locking her up.
And I'm thinking Saturday.
Women behind bars.
Oh.
You think you're in trouble? You think I'm in trouble?
Oh, yeah.
That's where the women's penitentiary is for Illinois.
We know.
But that's not where we're going there.
No?
That is the annual Basset Waddle.
Okay.
Hundreds and hundreds of Basset hounds. And 2 of them will be ours. Cletus and JoJo are going to learn how to walk in a parade. We're prepping them for the big homecoming parade.
Okay.
We're going to be in the homecoming parade.
Well, I know. I heard about that.
Going to be 5 Basset hounds waddling to a win is the name of our float.
So who's going to be pulling the wagon to haul you and Cletus and JoJo? after about a quarter mile.
Let me tell you something. They have great traction. Very good traction.
Okay.
But they continue to remind me that they're Basset Hounds, not Greyhounds.
It'd be good if you'd have a little monkey behind him with a little broom and a little shovel.
It's not a bad idea. So that's you got any big plans this weekend? I think there's a chatter down in Mill Shoals that I've heard about.
Football Friday.
Yeah, Football Friday. It's FNB tailgate, and
Yes.
it's the Wayne County Shrine game.
Yes. I will be there for the tailgate, for the FNB tailgate. I'm going to do some live reports.
Okay.
And where are you reffing?
Newton.
Home of the Figs.
Who's the Eagles playing?
Lawrenceville Indians.
Ah.
We have had Lawrenceville 3 weeks in a row.
They must like you.
That could get
That coach and staff must like you.
We're there for the team picture, I think. I don't know. Just a way. I mean, it happens every once in a while. It just happens.
Bad news for Larry King. He got a divorce.
How many
I always
divorces
say, how many
is
is
this
that?
for him? Eight, 9?
He's had many. She is 59.
You got a volume discount, by the way.
I think Larry's got to be pushing 90, doesn't?
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
he? And she's speaking out after the divorce, which is never good. She's 59. She told the Daily Mail she was crushed by the news.
I'm Larry King, and I'm getting divorced again.
Houston.
We'll talk about it later.
Houston, you're on the air. Speaking of Houston, the Whitney Houston Hologram Tour is officially a go. My God, they're going to try to make money
let
off
the
of
poor
her.
woman rest in peace.
Yeah.
They've built an entire show on holograms. Now, wasn't Dave going to go to a hologram show?
Roy Orbison.
Yeah, he was.
So there's
But they canceled it, I think.
They did, but it's there. There is one. There's a Roy Orbison hologram. Would you find any interest in going to a hologram concert?
No.
Not really.
Really? Seriously?
No.
I mean,
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, but if it's really good.
No joke. No.
Anyway, Whitney Houston, they announced the details on Tuesday, saying that the concert series will be called An Evening with Whitney, the Whitney Houston Hologram Tour. I have no idea if it's going to be anywhere near us. Another innovation by our friends at Kentucky Fried Chicken, as I love to talk about food.
Speaking of KFC, we saved that story from yesterday for you.
What's that?
They set a new world's record for the biggest serving of fried chicken.
Tell me about it.
It was in Japan over the past weekend
Really?
at a festival. Served over 3,000 pounds of one serving. 18 restaurants got together to cook up over 3,000 pounds of fried chicken.
I'd cut you over a piece of fried chicken right now.
I think K&M
I'd cut you.
I think K&M approaches that record
Let
on
me
a
tell you
Sunday.
something. Let me tell you something. Have either one of you seen His Honor, the mayor of this fine city, lately?
Tuesday night. Only he was behind the desk.
Did you?
He looks like he's wasting away.
I think he's lost 35 pounds. He doesn't look like the same guy, by the way.
No,
by the way,
he
nobody
doesn't.
wants these 4 tickets, right?
I saw him over the weekend. Yeah.
Nobody wants these 4 tickets to the University of Illinois.
I haven't got a call yet.
It looks
anyway.
like somebody from the station's going there.
842-3715 if you want to go see the
Okay,
Illini this weekend.
but I'm just saying, the mayor. Kudos to the
Yeah.
mayor when it comes to weight
You
loss.
betcha.
He's really.
So, hang on.
Okay.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Good morning. I was trying to win the tickets for the
Yes.
Sunday football game.
Sure. Can you tell us who took the Illini to the 1923 national championship? Named after a color.
Red Grange.
Yay! Who are we talking to?
Christina Vaughn.
Christina, they will be at the front desk. Please have a good time on our largesse, the fact that we're giving you these 4 tickets, and then you have to call back next week and tell us how it was, okay?
Okay.
And tell him to bring back the chief.
Yes.
While you're there.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thanks.
Take care.
All right.
All right. Oh, good. We took care of a listener there.
That's right.
K-
So what's KFC?
KFC. They have a new menu item. You have to live in a certain place on the East Coast to try it, though. The fast food chain announced that it's testing chicken and donuts on its menu item.
Ugh.
A sandwich.
A sandwich?
A sandwich with a chicken fillet. Here you go.
He's drooling, isn't he?
Flanked by 2 glazed donuts.
Oh, my gosh.
Are they Krispy Kreme donuts?
I don't care.
Now, have you seen those Krispy Kreme burgers? I think they have them over at Gateway Park at Sauget.
They're actually a burger with Krispy Kremes on either side of them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Be still my heart. The other option is a chicken and donut basket meal with either chicken tenders or chicken on the bone. The new menu items tested in Pittsburgh as well as Virginia cities of Richmond and Norfolk, Virginia for a limited time.
Chicken and donuts.
That sounds pretty dang good to me.
It does.
Why not here? We don't have a KFC, probably.
That's what it's going to be. Now, what if they tore down the courthouse and put up a KFC? Boom.
Shakalaka.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
That wouldn't be bad. I'd go for that.
KFC/Taco Bell.
Those are good.
/ A&W root beer.
Yeah.
Do they have actually 3 slashes? I mean, do they? I know
No,
that
but
there's a combination. There's a combination.
The
Taco
A&W
Bell.
places, they sell hot
Let's stop
dogs.
talking
Now,
about
I've
food.
seen-
Can we
now,
stop
I've
talking
seen-
about food?
I've seen a Long John Silver's and A&W in the same building.
Yep.
We don't need to talk about food all the time. Hear about what's going on Tinder? Neither one of you guys on Tinder?
Chicken tenders? Chicken
No,
tenders?
No.
Okay.
No, there's a site where you
Mark and I
you
look like Tinder people.
You find other folks. You know what I mean? It's a hookup site.
All right, Dave Rigg. I'm thinking this
Dave
could
should
lead
be
into
on
something.
Tinder. There's no doubt. You swipe right for the first ever show. This is called the Impending Apocalypse Show.
I thought that's what this one was.
No, this is the AA show, the After Apocalypse show.
It asks you who you'd like to spend your last night with. Based on those choices, Tinder will be reporting using an algorithm to make matches. There's 6 episodes that you can go through to be able to
Who would
find
yours
the
be,
person.
Mark? Last person.
Don't answer that.
I
you could tell me
refuse to
after-
answer that
you could tell me
question on
after
the
the
grounds
show.
that I might implicate myself.
You can tell me after the show.
That's fine. Don't say a word. Hey, there's a record corn stalk in New Jersey for the lack. I just really find that hard to believe.
A record corn stalk?
A New Jersey man is in the Guinness Book of World Records thanks to a corn stalk. Matthew Giacovelli says he really had nothing to do with it. Giacovelli is credited, says that some squirrels did this for him. The department, yes. The Deptford resident says he believes some squirrel was responsible for placing seeds in his flower bed that resulted in a record-breaking corn stalk with a whopping 29 corn cobs, breaking the previous record of 16. A typical corn stalk produces only 2 ears per plant. This guy says he intends to put the record breaker's stalk under plexiglass to preserve it. How does that happen?
Goes into the Corn Hall of Fame. Bill Book was inducted a
Was
couple
he?
weeks ago in the Corn Hall of Fame.
Maybe they could get that as a display at the Corn Palace there in South Dakota.
Either one of you Big Bang
Oh yeah, I like
fans?
the Big Bang.
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory.
They've sold it to Warner Brothers.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, so they can be like a Netflix kind of thing, so
Yeah.
you can pick up episodes any time you want to. They say this
you know,
is a
right now you can just about pick up episodes anytime you want to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're on all the time.
well, this would be without commercials.
Oh, okay.
It's said this deal could be worth billions. That's a B, billions of dollars.
Huh.
The rights end with TBS in like about 3 or 4 years, and that's when the exclusive rights will be going to Warner Brothers. I always thought that was an interesting show. It had some wonder. I mean, every once in a while you get somebody like Adam West, Bob Newhart.
Bob
some
Newhart,
great.
what's the guy, the recurring character? Well, he's not a character. It's his played on Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Oh yeah, Will
Ferrell, Wheaton.
Will
Wheaton.
Yeah,
wonderful.
I think they got political in their last season. That at the end of the broadcast, they'd put in anti-Trump things, and
Oh, that was...
I don't want to go there either way.
Yeah.
If it was Obama or Bush or Carter, and if it was anybody else, just entertain me.
Make us laugh.
That's true of anyone. I don't need that.
By the way, NASA says that it's closing in on when astronauts will once again head back to the moon. They say the second half of 2024.
Okay.
So hopefully in our lifetime.
Don't they have to come up with a rocket that's going to make it there?
Yeah,
because aren't they using Russia's rockets now?
Gives NASA more time to finish projects such as Orion, which launches a test flight next year. Space suits also need to be designed for the lunar surface. I guess the ones that we had before don't work. The space agency has been under pressure for another moon landing since Vice President Pence announced a 5-year deadline earlier this month.
Got a big question.
Has there been changes on the moon?
Why?
The old ones won't work?
My understanding was that it was supposed to be a launching point for Mars. That's what I had heard.
I see a question of the day in there. Should we go back to the moon?
I like it.
Or do something silly like cure some cancer or something?
Should we put a courthouse on the moon where you can get a drink?
Yeah.
That would bring
and have
everything together.
And have golf cart parking.
That'd bring everything together here in
All
Fairfield.
Right. Hey, we're going to try something new on trivia this morning.
All right. Please tell me.
All right. We're going to invite a listener to join us for trivia this morning, okay?
Okay.
So, would we take our break? After we read the questions, when we take the break,
you can join us.
We'll take the first caller at 842-3715, and you get to join us for trivia this morning.
So there'll be 4 of us.
There'll be 4 of us.
Okay. So let's go ahead.
And the winner gets that annuity?
No. Winner gets nothing. Want to make sure of that.
Winner gets bragging rights for the day.
The winner gets a Mike Dreef used
tissue when he talks about fried chicken.
All right.
All right. Trivia questions.
Number 1. Where was these are all over the place, boys.
Pot
I'll tell you
pouring.
right now. Where was the Fairfield Medical Center located? Number 2. Who is the only president to ever go to the top of the Gateway Arch? Number 3. Most consecutive shutouts in Illinois high school football. And I will tell you this: it was pre-playoff.
Okay.
Number 4, what TV character says live long and prosper?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Number 5, according to Greek mythology, who was the first woman on earth? Number 6, what names were given to the 3 tunnels in the Great Escape?
I got that one.
Number 7, what is the most commonly diagnosed cancer in men? Number 8, who was the first baseball player to have his number retired? Number 9, which pop album is the best seller of all time? Number 10, who was the first American to go into space?
Okay, and so we're going to take a break. You're welcome to join us. The number
842-3715. You can chime in with the answers with us for trivia.
We can lock you in, and then you're part of the team that's going to come up with the answers for this. We'd like for you to be a part of our team.
Sucked into the vortex.
That's right. Give us a call. Be a part of it. Back with Morning Coffee and trivia answers after this.
TT Nails and Tans, located at 308 East Main Street in Fairfield, offering a modern, clean, relaxing facility for your next girl's day out. Let TT create a look that is right for you with a full nail set, manicure, polish change, or pedicure. Get some sun rays without the heat with TT's lay-down or stand-up tanning beds. Versa Pro spray tanning is also an option. Call 842-9898 for an appointment. TT Nails and Tans, 308 East Main Street, Fairfield.
Listen for the Frontier Community College Sports Instant Replay every weekday at 7:45 a.m. and 3:15 p.m. on WFIW 104.9 and WFIWradio.com. Each day, we bring you a highlight from one of our sports broadcasts throughout the year. You don't want to miss it as we remember all those great plays. Frontier Community College Sports Instant Replay each weekday at 7:45 a.m. and 3:15 p.m. on WFIW 104.9, WFIWradio.com.
Simply Enough has discounted certificates on the Big Deal Store. Pair that with a buy one, get one free on select scrubs or the half-price shoes and make your money go further.
When there's no time to be sick, let SSM Health help you feel better faster. For just $25, you can consult an SSM Health provider online about most minor illnesses. Just answer a few questions, receive your treatment plan, and a prescription if needed. It's that easy. Virtual visits are available to everyone. No insurance is required. Start the healing from home at ssmhealth.com/virtual visit.
Jeep Adventure Days are at Lamont Chrysler now through September 30th. Jump in on great Jeep deals. Save up to $8,228 on remaining new 18 Jeep models. Drive off in a loaded new 19 Grand Cherokee Limited for only $399 a month, or a new 19 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited for only $366 a month. Lamont also has the all-new 2020 Jeep Gladiator in stock and priced to sell. Start your Jeep adventure today. Lamont Chrysler, 412 East Main Fairfield, and LamontsOnline.com. Payments based on 36-month CCAP lease with $1,400 cash down. First payment, tax, and all fees due at signing. Subject to credit approval and mileage restrictions.
Time to check that Fairfield area weather forecast. Mostly sunny today, high 88. Clear tonight, low 60. For tomorrow, sunshine, high of 90. Partly sunny and 88 on Friday. For Saturday, mostly cloudy skies, high 85. And for Sunday, scattered showers, high 82. Overnight, low 64. Yesterday's high was 92. Currently, humidity is at 87%. Winds are calm. And the pressure is at 30.07. Sunshine 71 currently at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar looking very good this morning. Nothing showing up anywhere in the state of Illinois in terms of precipitation. All righty. Doc Rubenacker is on the phone. He's going to join us for trivia this morning. Good morning. How's things down in Hamilton County, Doc?
Well, it's kind of dry down here. Thanks for some rain. Do a rain dance for me.
All right, we're going to do a rain dance. We also have the peanut gallery out here, and we're ready for the first question. Go ahead, and we'll give Doc a chance to answer first. How's that sound? Go
number
ahead.
one, where was the Fairfield Medical Center located?
Well, I got to skip that. I only know that one, maybe. I only know one.
Hold on. I think I know.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, it's right across the street from me, wasn't it? The Hannah House.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, number two, who is the only president ever to go to the top of the arch?
I'm going to go with LBJ.
I'm going to go beyond that and say Nixon.
I'm going to go with Truman.
Okay, I did not say sitting president.
Oh,
okay.
It was a trick question.
No.
So, I mean, so these other answers might be right. I mean,
yeah, I'm not saying they're wrong.
And who is it?
Who is it?
What did Jeff say?
What did Jeff say?
That's correct.
Eisenhower.
Ike, okay.
It was long after Eisenhower, because the arch wasn't ready to go up until 66, and Eisenhower went out of office in 59.
Yeah.
All right, number three, since Fairfield's pitching a shutout so far this year, I thought this was timely. Most consecutive shutouts in Illinois high school football. And the hint, it was pre-playoff. How many in a row did this team shut out?
I got an idea, but go ahead. You want to try one?
No clue. Joliet, maybe?
I mean, number.
Joliet Catholic.
What number?
Oh, what number?
Yeah, number of shutouts.
27.
Oh, gee, no way. I'd say 7 or 8 would be the tops in a season. What about out here? Nobody's going to guess out there.
15 was Pittsfield.
Okay.
I was going to say Pittsfield.
The Salukis.
The Salukis.
In a season.
The Salukis, okay.
In 1983, Monmouth in a single season had how many?
They had 8.
11.
11. Okay.
That's amazing.
That's impressive.
Yes,
that is
it is.
impressive.
All right. What TV character says, "Live long and prosper"?
I know.
All right, I do too. Doc, got an answer?
would be William Shatner on Star Trek.
That's a good. That's a good guess, Doc, but it's
buddy.
not.
It's buddy.
Leonard Nimoy, and that would be Spock.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, doggone it. Yes.
All right. You're just getting warmed up.
Yeah.
According to Greek mythology, who was the first woman on Earth? It was not Nancy Pelosi.
All righty. What do you got for us, Doc?
Got anything?
I ain't got one. No.
All right, I think I got an idea. You got one?
I do.
Go. Let's see if the.
Greek
Looking at the
mythology.
peanut gallery. Pandora is what he says. What do you say?
I'm going to go with Athena.
I'm going to say Aphrodite.
Pandora.
Pandora. Good job. The peanut gallery. The news guy got
All right. Number 6. What names were given to the 3 tunnels in the Great Escape?
I got it.
Okay.
Thanks. Larry, Moe, and Curly.
Larry, Moe, and Curly?
Nope.
Nope, it's not.
Good guess, though.
Good try, though. What do you think?
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Correct.
There we go.
Gosh, darn it. Yes, there we go. I'm out. Son of a gun. Good show, guys.
All right, take care.
All
Well,
right.
you can go, Doc, if you want to.
Stay with us.
All right, we'll see you, Doc. Thanks.
All right. Thanks
number
for listening,
7.
Doc. Appreciate it.
What is the most commonly diagnosed cancer in men?
I'd say prostate.
That's what I'm going with, too.
No.
No.
It's prostrate. Come on.
Oh, come on.
It's Wayne County,
Seriously?
man.
Really?
It's prostrate.
It's not prostrate. It's prostate. But that's it, right?
It is it.
Okay, all right.
Who was the first baseball player to have his number retired?
You can go ahead first if you
I'm
want
going
to.
to say, I was going to say Babe Ruth. But
I was
don't
going
think
to say
that's
Babe
right.
Ruth number 4 is what I was going to say.
He wore number 3.
Number 3. Gehrig then.
Lou Gehrig.
Gehrig was number 4, right?
Yes, he was.
So they had the numbers of where they were in the batting order.
I think so.
So I think
when they first.
And so Ruth was in the 3-hole, and Gehrig was in the cleanup.
Which pop album is the best seller of all time?
Nothing from the peanut gallery. I got to guess. What about you?
I'm going to go with Thriller.
That's what I was going to guess.
By Michael Jackson, correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who was the first American to go into space?
I have a good idea.
I drawing a blank here.
Alan Shepard, who was the first one to
Correct.
go up
See,
in
most
Freedom
people would
1.
say John Glenn.
No, he was
No.
the first person
to orbit.
Yes, he went around the world 3 times.
All right, I have a bonus question
All right.
for Jeff. What is Matt Carpenter's salary?
He doesn't want to bite.
I got the answer for you from Jeff.
Too much.
Too much.
6.25 mil.
That's what he gets paid per year?
That's what it said what his salary was.
Oh, man.
Actually, in Major League Baseball, that's light.
Yeah, that's nothing.
I say keep him around for a couple more years.
Well, why not?
Ken Odie joined us here in Morning Coffee. We always enjoy KO Wednesday.
Always a pleasure.
We do.
Love having you, and we appreciate your coverage of the city and county and all other things here in Fairfield. You're absolutely incredibly valuable to us, so thank you very much for that. And I'm not quite sure who we have tomorrow, but we'll be back, I'm sure.
Tell them to bring their own chair.
Yes, or
BYOC.
bring BYOC. Yeah.
You didn't squeak an awful lot. You didn't do a lot of
Because
rocking
I'm
in that
afraid to
chair.
move.
Good for you.
Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits from WFIW.
News, talk, sports, and classic rock. This is the station listened to, not just heard. 104.9 WFIW FM Fairfield, Illinois.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City, where there's everyday low prices on Serta, Ashley, Catnapper, and Benchcraft mattresses.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Trump announces Robert O'Brien from the State Department as his new national security advisor, also announcing new sanctions on Iran. Now, Iran